Call to order the Board of Zoning Appeals public meeting for Monday, October 27th, 2025. Would you join us in the Pledge of Allegiance? I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Mr. Kalinsky, would you place roll call for us, please?
Sure will. Michael O'Rourke.
Here.
Tom Kuros. Bill Jarvis.
Here.
Rick Kalinsky. Here. Chairman Davis.
Here.
We have a quorum.
Thank you. Next on the call is the approval of minutes of the Board of Zoning Appeals meeting for September 22nd, 2025. Is there a motion for approval?
Like to make a motion to approve the minutes.
Having a motion from Mr. Jarvis, is there a second?
Second.
Second from Mr. Kalinsky. Mr. Kalinsky, would you perform roll call?
Michael O'Rourke.
Yes.
Tom Kuros. Bill Jarvis.
Yes.
Rick Kalinsky, yes. Chairman Davis.
Yes. Thank you. Next is BZA case number 25-10-15, 815 Willowbrook Drive, proposed DBAT training facility. General location, 815 Willowbrook Drive, Boulevard Square, Lot 1. Petitioner, S.E. Hamilton Enterprises, LLC. Sean Hamilton. Request variance of use is required by ordinance number 2004, Title 16, Section 5, Paragraph C. Purpose to allow a baseball and softball training facility within the US 41 Commercial Corridor Overlay District. Mr. Presiding Attorney, are proofs of publication in order?
Publication and notice is in order, yes.
Thank you. Okay, so would you state your name and please speak into the microphone? So,
sure.
Thank you so much.
All right, Sean Hamilton, co-owner, my wife back there, partner. We are the owners of currently DBAT Schererville. We're actually looking to move to a new location.
Al Krager, I'm the owner of the Boulevard Square property where he's petitioning to move into.
Yes, would you state your desire of your request?
So currently we are at 1516 US Highway 41. The petition right now, we're actually looking to relocate as the facility is now being completely re-rented to, or at least released to another, I think it's called Floor and Decor. So we're looking for another location a little bit further down the street, not too far, still in Schererville. And of course, we're looking to revamp the entire space for our needs and get prepared to open up soon. So if you're not familiar with DBAT, some of you may be. We've been at the current location for just over 2 years, give or take, feels like 10. But we are a baseball, softball training facility, main demographic being 7 to 12-year-olds, but of course we cater to anyone that loves the game, baseball, softball. We provide lessons, camps, clinics, space for working, full pro shop of all Rawlings and Easton equipment. DBAT itself, we just reached 200 locations within the U.S. and a few locations, I believe, in Japan. If I'm not mistaken, we are about the 137th location. We have prospects as recent as Bo Bichette, what's the kid's name out of KC? Bobby Witt. Clayton Kershaw came out of, he was actually the first one out of DBAT. So DBAT's been around for 20 some odd years as a franchise. So as far as our current our new location, slightly larger than where we are today. A little bit more cages. We have 12 now. We're looking at 14. Almost the exact same footprint as it relates to the cage layout. We'll have just about 30 plus spots with ADA accessible parking. And of course, we have kind of like I would say a back of the shop, which allows for moving of inventory and stuff like that, which is what the building provides. Great location, literally right next door to Sky Zone, almost caters to all of our demographic. So the current location right now, if you look at the very bottom middle, we don't have that full layout right now today, so it is a completely upgraded pro shop. Literally within 2 years, they've already changed the pro shop view. So we will have a newly updated pro shop in addition to our party room, which will be much larger, in addition to a few extra bells and whistles now that we have the space for it. So the layout still looks the same as far as the paint, the turf, and the nets and all of that fun stuff. So it's pretty much the exact same thing. As far as if you go to the next slide, the pro shop, we will, of course, as I said before, redesign the entire pro shop. Still Rawlins and East End consignment. We do have a few, or at least plan to have a few local brands or local to the Indiana, like Old Hickory and a few other bat brands we're looking to entertain. But for the most part, exact same footprint as it relates to the current inventory, we'll have that there. In the next slide, same services, as I said before, memberships. We host about, I want to say just over 600 members. From what I understand, a location of our size, 600 members is well above average, right? We're actually doing really good thanks to the location. We do provide, I want to say, anywhere between 100 to 120 lessons every month. Full of cage rentals, of course. Once the snow hits, everybody comes inside. We got plenty of space for that. In fact, our new layout will be more conducive to teams. So we'll literally have retractable netting for well over 14 cages. So it's a lot of space for teams. A few extra things that we're adding is a second hit tracks machine and a few other bells and whistles that entertain the kids and, of course, bring in more adults. So, and then this is just a sample size of all the other locations, Texas being the home location of DBAT itself, corporate. So you can imagine most of the DBAT locations are in Texas. We are currently the 4th location in Indiana. There was Elkhart, Avon, Zionsville, and then there's us. So, so almost the exact same footprint as most of these, anywhere spanning between 15,000 to 20,000 square feet is what the expectation is, but we'll be just over 15. So, and that's about it. So any questions, comments, concerns?
Any questions from board members?
I'll wait till you bring it back.
No question, just a comment. I've been in there, run really well, asset to the community, and glad to hear that you're looking to stay in the community and make an investment.
Absolutely, absolutely. That's the plan. Yep, and I do remember you. All right.
Chairman,
Yes, Mr. O'Rourke.
I have a question mainly
Yes.
for the town. What's the reason that we have to go through a variance for this type of business?
It's not an allowed use in the overlay district.
What's it categorized then as not allowed?
It's not listed in the ordinance as an allowed use. So automatically you have to get a variance for it.
So it's not specifically,
No,
okay. Did he have to go through the variance for where he is currently?
he did.
Okay. Yeah. That's all.
Thank you.
All right.
Any other questions from board members?
Just as the building owner, that was the old Menards building that we've been repurposing for probably the last 10 years. This is such a perfect fit. The ceiling heights are better than he has. The space is better than he has. The parking's better than he has. And with the addition of stands and some of the things that the parents possibly, if they're waiting on a lesson, they can go and walk that area, work out at Planet so I just think it's really very seldom in my world does something shoehorn into something very fitting, and this is as good as I've seen, so.
Thank you. If there's not any more questions from board members, we'll put it out to the audience. Are there any questions from the audience?
I did have one question, just from a legal standpoint. Since they're requesting a variance of use, normally that would require a showing that the terms of the zoning ordinance will constitute an unnecessary hardship if they're applied to the property for which the variance is sought. I'm just wondering if they can speak to the hardship issue.
The hardship towards to the property, or DBATs?
Well, you're asking for a variance of use, and normally that implies that there's some hardship if you don't get it in relationship to the property. I'm just wondering if maybe we can have something on the record as to that.
Well, and I don't want to speak for him, I'm just, from that perspective, he's making way for a big national to come in and occupy a building that has been vacant for probably 10 years to create more commerce for the city and the people that live around here for flooring materials. So it's just by chance that this is available. So he's more or less creating an avenue for the town to have more businesses. We have a hardship in the sense that this is the part of the building that faces due north. So he's giving up his frontage on Route 41 to frontage on Willowbrook facing the Home Depot. You could argue that, you know, his people, once they find him, but, you know, that would be, in my mind, what his hardship would be.
Right.
He can speak to it.
In addition to that, like I said, we service just over 600 members. We have just over 4,000 customers. All pretty much, I would say about 20% of them come in every single week. So they become accustomed to DBAT as a service, as a brand, in addition to the relationships they develop with our instructors, our clinic individuals, the folks that come in and kind of thrive with our services. It would really be an issue if we were not around, right? If we were decided to just shutter and not be available in Schererville, it would directly affect the Schererville baseball community, in addition to outliers like Dyer, Munster, some could say even Crown Point. So.
Thank you. Are there any other questions from the audience? If not, we'll bring it back to the board for any additional questions.
Mr. Chairman,
Mr. Jarvis?
a couple statements I'm going to make. Mr. Hamilton, thank you very much for staying with Schererville. Mr. Krieger, thank you for allowing him to move that in there. He's definitely got a hardship because he's being pushed out of the location he's currently at. This is not going to substantially change the value of the properties around there. This pretty much fits in our comprehensive plan. That's all the stipulations you really have to meet, and I think he does that. And what he also does, him and his family, has the children to have something to do other than sitting in front of a computer all day long. And I'm glad of it. I've been happy to see that he was in the old Ashley Furniture. I'm glad you're giving him the opening to be able to bring this in and be even bigger yet. I've been in his other location. It's kept clean, tidy. The kids love it. I think it's an asset to the town of Schererville.
Thank you.
And we're glad to keep you. So,
Mr. Chairman,
Mr. Kalinsky?
BZA case 25-10-15 at 815 Willowbrook Drive, petitioner S.E. Hamilton Enterprise LLC, request of use as required by ordinance number 2004, Title 16, Section 5, Paragraph C, based on the spirit of the overlay district, based on previous approvals in the relocation and new investment, and I think it's mentioned as a win-win as we're seeing two investments taking place because of it. I would like to make a favorable recommendation to the town council to allow a baseball, softball training facility within US 41 Commercial Corridor Overlay District.
Thank you. We have a favorable recommendation from Mr. Kalinsky. Is there a second?
Chairman, I'll second that.
It's a second from Mr. O'Rourke. Mr. Kalinsky, would you perform roll call?
Michael O'Rourke,
Yes.
Tom Kuros, Bill Jarvis,
Yes.
Rick Kalinsky, yes. Chairman Davis.
Yes. Motion passes. Mr. Hamilton, before you go, I just want to ask you one more question.
Sure.
Why did you choose Schererville out of all the towns that you could have pursued this with in Northwest?
Number of reasons. Of course, from a business standpoint, Schererville is central to a lot of different baseball communities in the area. Biggest being, I love the game. If you've been in DBAT, I always give everybody crap about how they play. But I think the baseball community in this area is, let's just say, what I remember when I was a kid. In a space like DBAT, I think gives a lot of value to them. Outside of just being ball players, I think learning the game, learning to be confident in themselves, and also learning to play with others, play well with others, and basically be a representative of themselves, their family, and where they come from. I think DBAT helps give the people that platform. So that's mainly why I chose Schererville. In addition to that, there's other communities, outside of Schererville that I definitely think need it. You'd be surprised how many kids come from Griffith, from Hammond, from, even the other side, State Line. They all come in amazement because they've never seen anything like this. So I really do it for those people as well, because they very rarely see fields of great order, or at least spaces in great order. So that's the plan, and that's the hope, that we continue to provide that service.
Thank you very much for
Thank
your
you.
response. I appreciate it.
All right, appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
Yes, Mr. O'Rourke. Yeah. Yeah. Next up is BZA case number 25-10-60-7845 West 77th Avenue. Keith Cash, general location 7845 West 77th Avenue, Halls, First Edition, Lot 2. Petitioner Keith Cash requests developmental variance as required by ordinance number 2004, Title 4, Section 4, Paragraph E, to allow an encroachment of 7.5 feet into the required 30-foot rear yard. Mr. Attorney, are the proofs of publication in order?
Publication and notices are in order.
Thank you. Would you state your name?
Good evening, I'm Keith Cash, the general contractor for this project. And like I said, our rear deck, what you can see right there where it says just above Lot 2, it's 7.5 feet over the 30-foot variance that's required in the back. So that's what we're asking, if we can have that 7.5 foot for that area.
So, Mr. Cash, there's a 2 lots available sign
Yes,
in
sir.
the back. So would that seven
There's only one lot available now. We bought the first one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does that 7.5 go beyond that or
I'm-
in advance of it?
Yeah, like I said, it's 7.5 foot over the line.
Over where that sign is at?
No.
That sign that sits in back?
Yeah, I know
there?
where the sign is, yeah. It's not that close to the sign. So, no. There's still room to build another house there. It would just, we still have the clearance for another one.
Any questions from board members?
Mr. Chairman,
Mr. Kalinsky?
can we ask Andy to pull up the Google Earth shot just to review? It's always helpful to me to kind of see what we're looking at.
It's lot 2. Yeah, right. There you go.
here's the roundabout. Do you see where you are now? Here's the roundabout.
Yep.
It's this lot here.
Thank you. Helpful.
Any other questions from board members?
Mr. Chairman, I'm confused. Which is the property that we're talking about?
It's lot 2.
It's empty?
Well, there's a basement there now.
Okay.
We started the process 2 weeks ago.
And you said you purchased another piece of property? Which
No,
is
no,
that?
the lot 3 is still available for sale.
And your house is lot 1?
Lot 2,
Lot 2. So we're not talking about lot 1, we're just talking about lot 2.
just lot 2.
Okay, and someone else owns lot 3.
Yes, the neighbor to the right on the screen, he owns both 1, 3, 2. Well, he did own 2, but he sold us 2.
Okay.
Any other questions from board members? We'd like to open it up to the floor. Is there any questions from the floor? Then we'll bring it back to the board. Any follow-up?
Mr. Chairman,
Mr.
just a quick
Jarvis?
question. Now, this is not going to go over the property line, correct? Okay, thanks, Denise. And you're basically just getting 7.5 feet into,
The 30-foot setback, yes,
which
sir.
is reducing the setback.
Yep, just for that small area. It's just a, what is it, 24 by 12 deck.
Yeah. What's the deck going to be constructed of?
Treated lumber, 8x8 posts.
So it's a wood deck?
Yeah, it's a wood deck,
Okay.
yes, sir.
Any structures on top of the deck?
There's a roof. It does have a roof over it.
Okay. I'm sorry, Mr. Chairman, did proofs of publication get checked?
Yes,
on?
they did.
They did. Okay, so there's no remonstrators, so.
Any other questions from board members?
No?
Is there a recommendation from board?
Mr. Chairman,
Mr. Kalinsky?
just to be clear, so there will be roughly about a 22 and a half setback basically from the end of the deck to the property line still on this property, correct? Yep. Okay, just for clarification. Mr. Chairman,
Mr. Kalinsky?
BZA case 2510-16 at property 7845 West 77th Avenue. Petitioner Keith Cash, request for developmental variance as required by ordinance number 2004, Title 15, Section 4, Paragraph E, to allow an encroachment of 7.5 feet into the required 30-foot rear yard. I see no hindrance to surrounding properties. As a matter of fact, the properties surrounded were sold to this gentleman, and I'd like to make a recommendation for approval.
Have a recommendation for approval from Mr. Kalinsky. Is there a second?
Mr. Chairman, second with discussion. I think that's Title 4.
Did I say it wrong?
Yeah, 15, but
What did I say? Aha!
we'll just correct that.
My Roman
long as you
numerals.
amend yours,
Yes,
I'll-
thank you.
I'll amend my second.
Noted.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Jarvis. The X equals 10.
Mr. Chairman,
So
I'll make
you got
a-
motion?
I'll second the motion.
I did.
We have a recommendation from, is that Mr. Kalinsky?
Yes.
And a second from Mr. O'Rourke. Mr. Kalinsky, would you do roll call for us?
Michael O'Rourke,
Yes.
Tom Kuros, Bill Jarvis,
Yes.
Rick Kalinsky, yes. Chairman Davis.
Yes. Motion approved.
Thank you,
Good
gentlemen.
luck.
Thank you. Y'all have a good night.
Next is commission business, findings of fact. BZA case 25-9-14, 6301 74th Place, Craig A. Cutler, petitioner. Craig A. Cutler requests developmental variance as required by ordinance number 2004, Title 17, Section 14, Paragraph A, to allow a sunroom addition to encroach 7.5 feet over the 30-foot building line on a quarter lot. Approved with conditions 3-0 on 9/22/25. Is there a recommendation?
So moved.
Second.
Have a moval from Mr. Jarvis and a second from Rick Kalinsky. All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? Motion passes. There's nothing else from anyone. We are adjourned.